Spliff mine. Spliff mine.
Smoking anything and doing anything at the same time is a skill that one has to acquire over many years of self-abuse. I'll never forget there was this guy that I worked with briefly as we were blowing insulation into like roofs of apartment buildings and shit like that. And he used to just like hold the hose and cut insulation. He'd always have just a dart, just like
constant darts
hanging out of his lip, and like when he wanted to drag, it would be burning, and he would just inhale a certain way, and it never touched it. He'd put it to his mouth to light it.
That's
and then
so old school.
Yeah, it was crap. I remember being like, I was like 18 and like really impressed in a filthy kind of way.
That is, dude. I mean, honestly, that's an antiquated thing. I've been in the trades for a while now, and it's been years. Like, I mean, I see it around, but it's like, I bet about like when I first would have started doing odd jobs when I was a kid, man. There was still a lot of them guys that smoked constantly while they worked. Like, as in, like.
Yeah.
No, I did that the other day. I'll do it a little right now just to show y'all what it's all about.
I was trying to do it while I was making that beat, but.
You know, some of us can smoke and some of us are jokes. That's right, kids. Check back in for more fun, humor.
Does that mean I'm a joke?
Puns and plays on words.
Am I a joke to you? Are we a joke to you? Are we a joke to you, all of you?
We should be.
We should be.
I think that's the idea.
This is the Rhythm Section Podcast, episode 4. You know what?
This is E4 S2?
E4 S2, season 2, episode 4. And we kind of lied a little bit. We did a little lie. So we didn't put out an episode for like a month because there was just a massive meltdown of technology in this room.
Which only stopped 5 minutes ago. Really, let's be honest.
Only stopped 5 minutes ago.
Up until 5 minutes
we lost one episode. We lost our second episode. And then we filmed our third episode without any microphones, without any shit here. And then released that one, was the third one, but we lied and said it was episode 2 and put it out as episode 2.
You bought it, you fucking fools.
Yeah, or we might have said in the beginning that
Send
it was
us some
3.
money.
Yeah, give us your money.
We
don't deserve it, but give it to us.
The Rhythm Section Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah!
Add us as a payee. Send us some Canadian cash. And if you're in the United States,
we'll make you beats. We'll ghostwrite for you. We can do whatever you want. We'll be Rhythm Section. Yeah. We'll play bass and play drums. We'll play guitar and bongos. We will make beats and ghostwrite for you. You want to be the coolest rapper at your school? Chris will write your raps. I'll write some fucking banging beats, really big trap bangers for all the kids and all adults who like that stuff. And you can send us money to do it, and we'd be happy to do it. Donnie's not fucking really working out. He hasn't gotten his job in forever, and we need money. We need it. This is gold. This could be on your record right now. Call www.therhythmsectionpodcast@gmail.com. Make sure you call www.therhythmsectionpodcast. Woo! It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I should
start playing bass. Left hand. Is this left?
That's left.
This is left. I don't start playing left-handed bass.
That's how I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be a left-handed bass player, but I play right-handed.
Oh, off cam, on cam. To answer your question about saws that you texted me about, yes.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
You should get a battery. Yeah, my phone's fucked. We're not getting into that.
I asked Chris. This was the question earlier today.
Garbage.
Because Cobra and I have acquired a Renault project that is a fifth wheel RV. We have to cut the floor out of that motherfucker. And
get it out of here.
I was messaging Chris earlier today about how to do that, what to. I was like, I need to buy a cordless. I'm a bit like, horny for your cordless fucking DeWalt
no, sir.
like a circular saw. It was pretty cool the other day when we brought it to the lumber yard and just cut the shit before throwing it. I was like, this is dope. I want one of these. I need one to go. Yeah.
You're left-handed. They got one for you that's even better. It's the blades on the opposite side.
Man, it's the same with left-handed, but that shit is for suckers who can't learn to use right-handed shit. I'm not one of them. I will use the right-handed. As far as I'm concerned, if you've never done it before, why do you need to have a left-handed one?
That's better, man. Like, okay, so like a worm drive is better for the right hand. Same with the battery-operated one that I have, but the next size bigger cordless one that DeWalt makes is better if you're left-handed, because you're like, it's better to have the blade on this side of line of sight.
All right, I get it. So
and then it's the same as a corded one. You notice, like a corded one, you probably use with your left hand, right?
My question was, should I get a 6.5-inch blade or get this 7.25-inch blade?
They have one of those at
because they're a little bit more.
Most Wanted Pawn Shop, Prince Street, Truro, Nova Scotia. Come on down for the best deals on drums. We have drums, drams, drooms, drimes, dreams, drams.
Do you have any dreams? Do you have any dreams?
we have dreams, drams, and drones and drones.
We should get a drum.
Thursdays only.
Not a drum sponsorship. Well, that'd be nice too. A pawn shop sponsorship.
Pearl Drums sponsors the podcast.
That's a good idea.
Just a couple guys getting fucking high on camera in a basement.
We did get high right out the gate, didn't we?
Yeah,
we
did. Pearl Drums get the best sponsors ever.
I needed to change the energy. I got so mad at my computer right before we started filming. It was bad.
You handled it like a pro.
Well, oh my god, I thought it was not working, but it's still working. I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah, computer shit's going on, man. I feel like I'm on some powder energy, man. I bring bad energy to the technical things, man. You guys remember that movie Powder?
I saw it in the theater. I was probably like...
You saw Powder in the theater?
I did, yeah.
Ooh,
I saw Powder in the theater.
Move.
I was a kid and I thought it was cool. Like,
what?
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't.
I like those like super like
tell me the story,
dramatic
please.
90s movie. I don't know. There's no story to tell. I think it might have been my birthday or someone's birthday. I think.
You saw Powder?
Dude, coming to the theater in Truro.
Oh my god.
When I was a kid was a big treat. It was a big thing. So I remember every single movie that I saw like when I was a kid, like at the theater, because it was a big deal. So yeah, I saw Powder. I also saw.
Whose birthday was Powder?
Probably mine. I don't actually remember if it was a birthday. That part I don't know, but I know I did see it in the theater. And
that wasn't like a VHS.
No, man. I bought a ticket. You know, I tried to give that movie a fucking fighting chance in the box office, but no one else did. It's not that funny. Yes, it is. I also saw Mrs. Doubtfire in the theater.
Doubtfire is fire.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite Robin Williams movie. Powder's, I don't know. I haven't rewatched it. I haven't rewatched it in a long time.
You're gonna see like Mortal Kombat or something. You know what I mean?
Might have seen Mortal Kombat.
Move, they're like, God damn. You just feel like, hurt inside. I think.
Yeah.
I think I first saw it when I was maybe 17.
Yeah, what? Mrs. Doubtfire? Oh yeah.
No, not Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mortal Kombat. Oh, Powder. We're still talking about Powder. Grace. I don't know. I remember the scene with the deer really well. I also remember him just being like kind of cool, like, you know, fending off bullies and shit. Probably. Like, I can't remember the storyline really at all, except for kid with weird electric powers.
I just always thought he just kind of sucked. That's all. He wasn't
like a really lame superhero.
He's not a superhero.
Really lame, like easy to kill superhero.
Powder would be a pretty cool superhero.
I don't
just shows up at like cocaine functions. Be like,
oh shit, Powder's here.
My man Powder. Well, shout out to Powder. That guy.
Shout out to dude. Honestly, live music. Went and saw some live music like on the weekend.
On the recent?
Yeah, like first like big outdoor like concert since the pandemic, and it was it felt really good, man, to be this like at a thing where they're playing with other people, where they're playing rock music live and selling beer. It was great. The fucking
like an outdoor festival thing, not a bar.
The grounds were all muddy and shit, and I've decided to
Woodstock.
Yeah. It was like I'm not even gonna like. You know, it was a very obvious like local music festival that I went to. But it was really great, man. And there were like great bands. And it was super fun.
Yeah, a lot of big bands.
So there were lots of big bands, man. We had big like rock bands, especially Canadian ones, in Truro.
Rock the Hub, that's what it's called, right?
It is.
Fuck yeah, man. Shout out Rock the Hub, man. That rules.
Billy Talent and Danko Jones, Monster Truck, although I didn't see that show. But
I've never seen Monster Truck.
I saw them like the first time I heard them, I saw them. It was like in 2010 maybe. It was a long time. It was when I first became a band.
2010?
They had like 2 EPs out, and
Great
I bought
year.
them both right after I stumbled across their set like while they were playing one of the bigger shows at Scene Fest in St. Catharines. And I was just like, I saw their name and I was like, that band sounds cool. I was killing time before our set, and like I just walked into it and I was like, whoa, I was
heavy.
like, it's like Black Sabbath
Chunk
with like
rock,
fucking like organs, and like that's what I loved about it. And they kind of softened up a bit, but they pretty much kept that sound, and it was
Fuck, I don't know if I've ever seen them play, but I think a couple of those guys saw us play at an empty bar in their hometown.
In Hamilton?
Hamilton.
Yeah, wicked.
And I was with a dude from Hamilton, and like we had this crazy ender, and I decided I was like, let's play it first. I was like, let's give him the heavy one first. I don't know why, I was feeling it, and it was on just like a shitty floor with no rug, or maybe a shitty rug, and I trashed the kit on the first song, and then I set it back up, and like everything got progressively more like chill. But like we played the heaviest song for it. It was a great. It was like
what a move.
sitting. It was like 8:30 p.m. and they were like, I don't know. Someone was at the bar. I think those were like literally like maybe 2 or 4 people who saw us play. No joke. But yeah.
Props.
Shouts out to live music, man.
Props for doing that on the first
It was a good move.
Which we have Corey from Avon.
Because there was no one there.
Oh shit! Maury Core in the building, my boy. What up?
Maury Core.
What up, Corey?
Corey.
You know
Maury
who you
Core?
are. It's my boy, man. I met him like my first day at university. He's my boy from back when. He's in an awesome, amazing punk band called Avon.
Sick.
They're in the studio right now working on the new songs. I've been watching all their like updates and shit. So pumped.
Excellent.
They got they're on Mom's Basement Records, like out of the States, Connecticut or Massachusetts. Anyway.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, and
well, shows out, big
they're
dog.
fucking
Yes.
dope. And you know Adrian. Adrian's the lead singer and bass player. I just called him Adrian. Julian Warmay, my friend.
Oh, 100%.
I'm like,
Okay,
who's
yes.
Adrian? I'm fucking high. Don't tell him I forgot his
We were
name.
high and drugged. I literally like there was a part of me that was like, I think I'm
Julian,
gonna.
man. And McQuarrie's my boy from even way before I've known Julian.
Big
And
C.
he's a good fucking friend of mine and Belinda's. And what up, dude? I'm glad. That makes me feel cool.
That's
but
rad. John,
the other
you
band
are
rules,
cool,
man.
you
All
know.
their songs are about fucking birds, man. Every one of them. And they're like social
Shout
media,
out.
like
Birds, my
channels
dogs, man.
full of bird facts and bird information and cool bird videos and bird songs and fucking sweet
Birdios,
downstroke
bird
Ramon score
formation.
shit. It's dope, man. It's so good.
Okay, excellent, man. That's fucking rad shit.
And punk
dude.
rock is fun. We had a good jam right before we started filming too. We had a quick.
You and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time John and I get down and jam, it's great, dude. Straight up. It's not- like high school, man. Dude, do you remember for like 1 year when we first met each other, we had our own room.
This was pretty cool.
And it was like dude, I still have dreams about like that kind of area of the school, man. Straight up.
You have dreams about
We
me?
had our own room, like music. There was like, well,
It was a room
practical-
way smaller than this one, half the size of this one.
Did we have practical like once every like 2?
I feel
can't
like
remember
almost
how.
every class,
week,
but at
almost
least
every
once a
class.
week we had to
Yeah,
go
we
and
was
rehearse in our. We had to rehearse in our.
We had practical, and our
Actually-
practical we had our own jam room, dude.
We had a teacher who was there for only 1
That
year.
was
You were supposed to
sick.
practice by yourself, but like one day we were just like, there was a room with a bass amp and a drum kit, and it was really small. And we just went to the teacher. We're like, "Can Chris and I practice together?" And he was just like, "Yeah, whatever." And we were like, "Yes,
ruled, dude.
yeah,
Yes.
he did rule." And we went and played so much Rage Against the Machine
Right
in
on
a
the corner.
tiny fucking room,
Right on the corner, like a main hallway. We
Yeah.
were going so loud.
Other teachers
We got-
from other
we
classrooms
got
would
told
come
to
and
turn
open the door and be like, "What are you guys doing? Be quiet. We're trying to do math over here."
We were loud as
Other
fuck.
fucking disrupted
Digging
other
in.
classrooms. People were like,
Dude,
Oh
I
my
had
God.
no
That was
no
so
chill.
funny.
High as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
17,
We
16.
still play like that, man. We still play way too. I turned up like 3 times.
It's a
during
lot
that.
more like controlled. Who knows what it was actually like back then? But the fact that happened is like pretty fucking awesome, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, how important was something like that for our individual and shared
good for our chocks,
formative fucking experience as musicians and as buddies? Like, dude, we had our own room in a fucking giant high school.
It was so small.
To jam, like, once a week, like, during class, and when it's quiet as fuck everywhere except where we are, man. Like, we were crushing it right on that corner lot.
Yeah, it was, like, the very corner of the heart. And it was a big school, too. That was cool. This is, if you're just joining us, this is Reminiscent Hour on the Rhythm Section Podcast, episode 4.
Yeah, you better listen up.
We're talking about fucking crushing it as a 2-piece rhythm section. CEC circa 2001 to 2004. If you heard people playing late era Rage Against the Machine and early era Rage Against the Machine covers and jams
and
just
Rage-esque,
just whatever, just playing drums and bass hard in those years at CEC, it was probably us.
We also have Virgil in the chat.
Virgil, he's up at. Oh, I think he was just visiting Scott.
Virgil,
I think he's
dog.
up in Berta. What up?
Very sugar free, and Will Fisher popped in on the IG. Shout out to the big dogs.
I've been in bands with Virgil. I'm sure been.
Yeah, I've been in bands with Will and Virgil.
And I've performed with Will at least once.
Analog, dude. I've been big into the analog lately.
Was Analog your band with 2 drummers?
2 drummers, 2 keyboards.
And you guys dressed like robots?
It started off with Payson, I think, though. I think that was the first iteration of Analog. Was maybe no, that was something else. That was When We Move. It's a Movement.
Pace and Power. I would put like $1,000 down, saying I bet you Pace and Power has been in more bands than anyone alive. I bet you he has so many musical products.
Yeah, maybe.
And projects.
Yeah.
And like just bands that he's been or has been a member of. Like, I remember him telling me that once. Like
close second.
Yeah, probably, but I'm maybe not though. I bet.
Who's been in a lot of bands?
This guy.
Well, me as well. Actually, yeah, that's right.
He'll play for anyone, folks. He will play for your mom. He'll play in your grandma's band. He'll play in your little brother's band. He'll play in your teacher's band, at the judge's band. He'll play for anyone. He's a little drum slut is what he is. And that's it. Look at this. Look at this. He's got no control. Would you stop that? Would you put that away? Stop shaking like that.
No.
See what I mean? Just a filthy drum tourist.
No.
Touring around. Not the country, in bands. Touring all the bands. Seeing who's good, who they like. I just pick and choose who I want.
You play guitar.
I'm so good.
I play drums. Bass. Go. Now. I'm a drum slut.
They can't hear that, but that is a good sounding bass, right?
It's a great sounding bass.
That's all you get. You want more bass? You gotta pay me, bitch.
Yeah, man. Drum Slut's a cool name for a song. Cum Slut is also a good name for a song.
Drum Sluts is a good name.
One of my songs.
Drum Sluts is a good band name. That's a great band name. Or a
Drum
store.
Slut?
Drum Sluts.
What about Cum Slut for the name of a song? How do you feel about that?
I guarantee. Again, another thing I would put money on is that there's
20 songs called Cum Slut.
20 songs
on
called
Spotify?
Cum Slut by probably like porno grind bands or like
Porno grind. Get into porno grind for me, John. Tell me what porno grind is.
Porno grind is not a type of music that I'm really well versed in, but it's basically grindcore with very pornographic lyrical themes.
Sick. Okay.
And if you don't know what grindcore is, well, there's really only one way to experience it, and that's to listen to it. So go listen to, like, I don't know, Fuck the Facts, or actually go listen to Pig Destroyer. And that's what grindcore kind of sounds like.
You've played me a little Pig Destroyer before. I can't really fully remember.
I don't like most grindcore or porno grind for that matter, cause it's like, but I do like Pig Destroyer. They're pretty awesome. Porno
grind sounds like pork rinds, which makes me think of pigs, and I like the whole idea. I like the idea of pigs. Animals and pigs. I'm a fucking pig.
That was a really slow progression of you into a pig.
Honestly.
You
porno grind, man. Let's get some porno grind going, man.
We could start a porno grind band, but like I don't know. They're very perverse lyrics.
Yeah, man. I'm sure they are.
In fact,
I also thought I wasn't gonna talk about cum and shit and stuff.
You talked about.
I was like literally be like, dude, Just have a Tim Hortons coffee. Don't talk about cum.
Hey,
Don't
well,
talk about pigs.
You're still doing it, man. We didn't talk about Tim Hortons.
We always talk about Tim Hortons.
No, we didn't yet.
Every fucking time.
But we will.
When haven't we?
We will when we come back.
And they never pay us a goddamn red penny, do they now?
And once again, if you want to send us some money, it's the Rhythm Section Podcast at gmail.com. That's it. We'll be right back after these messages.
Get your money's worth.
We'll be right back.
Swear to God, 1970, the way I fucking roll up. Big car, pull up, fins up. I put the fucking ends up. Yeah.
Yeah. Dope. Welcome back to the Rhythm Section Podcast. I'm your host, Smith Matt Melkinshan and Mitch Milkinshan are happy to announce that we will be airing on a more regular basis now that the computer crash of 21 is finally behind us.
Dude, who would have thought 2012 was actually 2021?
Nobody.
Whoa.
You realize,
the
right?
Inverse, though, bro. Actually, straight up, if you like numerology, follow
Aliens.
2012, 2112.
Man.
It's you can take the red pill, the blue pill, or the orange pill, or the mauve
I only
pill.
take diet pills.
Hey, cool it, Garla. Garla? Cool it, Garla. But,
man.
yeah, it's good to see you, man. It's been a little while, dude.
It has been. It feels like we haven't hung in a while.
Well, there's nothing going on, man. I'm too busy fucking getting paid. You know what I mean?
Get fucking paid, dude. I've been
paid.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to see you get paid too. I actually did some paying Chris myself. Yeah, I did some Chris paying. Motherfucker, like, had to hire his expertise. Oh, motherfucker, came over to my house.
What'd you have to do?
Oh man, I had this leaky roof, right?
How'd you fix it, man?
Oh man, it's the worst problem. My wood needed my wood to be dry, but it just kept getting wet, man. And I called Chris to my house, and he brought his tools, and he brought his good-natured attitude, and came down, was like, "Yo, hooligan, don't even stress about that roof, man. I got that roof. It's just coming right now, and I'm gonna do it for you for a reasonable rate." And he did charge a reasonable rate, which I was happy. Happy to pay that. And for real talk, the game, the game is hard, and motherfuckers got to play the game in different spaces, and that's why he's not actually done the roof yet. He did start and did most of it. He got like maybe one little tiny little apartment. I mean, I could probably do it myself, but I don't have a lot of time right now, so hire Chris.
Why did you stop? Why did you ever stop?
Why did you stop? Why did you stop?
Oh, John, why did you stop? You should have started, and I shouldn't have bailed either. I took another
I think this
job.
is actually the first time that I've ever played the bass on our podcast.
Wow,
which
that's
is
true.
Kind of weird considering we're supposed to be a rhythm
Not
section.
really.
They don't even know if I play bass. They've never,
on
like,
the
no one
podcast.
knows. This is so far from true. Chris needs a little pump. Let's pump Chris's tires.
Pump
Everybody
fucking
that's
tires.
watching,
I just
write
said-
something
I'm like,
nice about Chris.
I'm not
or something
telling
cool.
that at all, right?
Write that he's hot or that he's awesome and like he's the best rapper. Yeah, it's right. Someone he needs to hear that shit. Chris needs your love right now.
No,
Please
but
send.
I mean, you know what I
please,
mean,
we don't
like-
need money. We just need a nice thing about Chris in the comments.
Nice
If
thing
there's
about Chris.
anyone out there.
I remember one time.
And I'll say some
paid
nice
me
things about you.
flowers.
You're an excellent drummer. You're my favorite drummer to play with, I think. That's probably just the truth. bro, because you know what I mean. That's good shit. And man, you like got mad style, man. When you like are like flex, you can flex in like a simple Adidas like short and black long sleeve waffle print shirt like combo. It looks dope.
A compliment has been said in the live.
All right, let's hear it.
He's got a nice dick.
Oh man, yeah. You do. I have a nice dick. Everyone knows that, right?
A nice dick.
Everyone knows that. Yeah, you look wonderful.
I've been looking at dicks lately.
Yeah.
Checking them out. Seeing what's going on.
Looking at mine, looking back at the other dicks, looking around, seeing.
Some of these boys better watch out. That's all I'm saying. You don't know what's coming for you. That dick from outer space, something else, something you ain't never seen before.
Way too funny. It's too funny. We can't do this joke. We'll have to.
I mean,
man. Oh, speaking of laughing too hard, I need to say
do jokes anymore. Only truth.
No, we need to do.
I get the fucking dick.
We need to do. We need to pay homage to Norm Macdonald, who is probably the funniest.
25 minutes of silence.
I mean, I can't think. Yeah, straight up. Just turn it off. We'll be sitting here for the next 25 minutes. Thanks for joining us. Well, we'll see you at 11:26 at 45 seconds. Begin. Yeah, 26 minutes. Wow. It's really a long time.
Very long time.
We should stop now. I quit. So we quit. But
just like Norm Macdonald would have done.
Norm would have committed to that joke to the very end. Well, maybe not. Like, but he did have a fucking way of telling really long jokes that felt like they weren't going anywhere. Then he'd like knock you over the head with the punchline, and that was really great. Like, he did tell long jokes. And 26 minutes would have been a long joke, but we didn't do that. But man, fuck, I can't think of a funnier Canadian. Who's the funniest Canadian of all time? Do you think?
Oh, I would put my chips in on Norm for sure.
Someone is playing. Oh, it's you. Oh my god. I thought there was a ghost in the room. Oh, dude, you leaned on the key. I was like, I forgot that was connected. Yeah, that's dope. Play that. Yeah, that bass sounds awesome, right?
That's great.
It's a good bass. We got that.
We solved the mystery of the missing bass.
It's good to fuck around.
Our friend Megan Rishout was saying that Norm is like the comedian's comedian.
Yes, it's true. Oh, and the evidence of that is like just watching how rich like his interviews on like other funny people's like shows
he's
are.
The
like,
best.
Watching him on Conan or like any of those shows is so fucking good. I saw Conan's tweet yesterday and it like practically made me cry. He was like, he said something really nice about Norm, and he was like, "I'll never laugh hard again." And like, I was just like, "Oh,
you know what I mean?
No, don't say that." It was so sad, man. But
he crushed every time. Norm, have you? I've never seen him perform. I can't say anything. I don't know about his career. I'm sure he's had whatever, but like I personally like have never. I don't follow comedy a lot, but I know enough about comedians and comedy. He's never not crushed. He always crushes every time he speaks.
He's not one of those guys who lost his like sheet.
Every time
his album Me Doing Stand Up, that's what it's called. I think it's from 2017. I have listened to that. There's a few bits on that I know really well, and that's like last like 5 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like good. It's like good material that he's done. Like it's hilarious. It's gut bustingly funny. But I can't think of a funnier Canadian comedian. I think
never.
Another really funny one, also R.I.P. was Mike McDonald, who died last year, I think.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah, he used to have like specials on CBC, but man, he was like honestly, Mike McDonald, as funny as he was, like Norm was the king. I think Norm McDonald was funnier
in the world of comedy. Like
I think he's funnier than
people know Norm as
John Candy. You know what I mean? Eugene Levy. Like those are all really funny Canadians. You know, but I think Norm was funnier.
No, he crushes hard.
Any of the kids in the hall.
All the kids in the hall, guys.
All them, man.
Yeah,
and every time Norm opens his mouth, it's perfect, man. He's so funny. He's just so one of the funniest people.
Yeah,
he's one of the funniest people ever. Because to be funny, you have to be.
It almost has to be an accident. You just have to like.
It has to be an accident, but like the way you view the funnier you are, it requires a certain amount of disassociation where you have to like leave the way other people think, and it's hard. That's why like being a comedian must be tough. Even just being like a regular goofball like me, I'm trying to be a goofball for the rest of my life, but I'm realizing like drawing those lines with regular people sometimes can be tough, man. So like it's a big sacrifice to be a comedian, man. You have to kind of just like go off. You know what I mean? And like Norm was like the GOAT, man. He never didn't crush when he just spoke.
Well, your brother just said my favorite part of Norm's work on late night TV is when he looks like he's bombing and then ends up crushing it.
Yeah, you think he's going no, you were like, did he forget what he was talking about?
Bomb.
And then
like
and he comes and smashes you over the head. Oh, he was the best. Like
he's the best.
So fun. Man, and as Weekend Update, like he was the like when I was a kid, the first time I saw Saturday Night Live was definitely like Norm Macdonald was on the fucking Weekend Update desk, and he was the best. I think he I think he crushed like I think Chevy Chase was maybe the original, and then like I think Dennis Miller had that job, and so did like Jimmy Fallon and Seth Evans who's the other guy? Anyway, a lot of those guys who were funny people had that job, but Norm made it the best.
And his voice.
His voice
is great.
We were watching Mike Tyson Mysteries. We were watching Mike Tyson Mysteries, and he voices a pigeon, a guy who got like turned into a pigeon, and it's just this Norm Macdonald pigeon walking around talking. He has a lot of dialogue. It's really funny, man.
I heard Norm and Macdonald do an impression of people doing an impression of him before, and it was just him a little bit more exaggerated. It was him actually going like. Well, it's like that's what you sound like though. His impression of other people doing an impression of him was basically fucking him.
Yeah, well,
it was so funny. It's so funny, but like that's what I mean. Like he was just.
That's a really deep joke. You know what I mean? Like and he's like, here's an impression of me.
When I heard it, like respect when all people die, man. Respect life. Respect fucking man. I have so much respect for life, man, and like I put so much of my attention to peace, and like that's fucking dope and shit. But besides that,
peace.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, that guy just rest in peace, man, because he just went in, man, and he did it.
He's a funny man, dude, and he held in the secret of his it did hit people for sure, and like maybe you don't know who Norm Macdonald was, and that's fine too, because like I feel like there's a lot like sometimes people pass away and people like are sharing shit on social media and it's like in the news and stuff. I'm like, who is that? Like, I don't know who that person is. Should I have known who that was? But like most of the time I know who it is if it's music or whatever. But like, there's lots of people I'm like, didn't know that person, and that's okay. But when it comes along and it is someone and you love it, it's weird because you get really sad. It's like you didn't know that person personally, but like it still feels like a loss because it just feels I feel like the world was better with Norm Macdonald in it, and I can feel his absence, even though I never met him. I can feel that he's gone.
Also, like, man, like to be a comedian is a tough gig, man. Like to go out on a limb and just like be kind of like weird like that.
It's funny because like it's kind of like playing music,
but it's controversial shit. He was always controversial, like on The View and stuff. Like he was notorious for just.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know he was on The View.
Yeah, man, he was embarrassing them. He was like saying some wild shit, but yeah, dude, Norm rocks. But like the reason why it really hits me is because I know a guy like that, like. He endured, man. Like, the man was in pain, man. He felt the pain of the world. He had a big heart, man.
Yeah.
He had a massive heart, and, like, a guy like that felt, man. He felt shit, and, like, that's why he was probably so funny, is because he understood people on a deeper level than most of us, probably.
Yeah, man.
He could, like, really, look at people and, like, get it.
I feel you.
Which is the thing, because he was like learned to cut loose. Like, apparently he was like very like shy and sheltered when he was like very young.
I also understand that he was
out,
I think he also wasn't like a drinker. Like I don't think he drank. Like I remember
he had his bouts with shit, maybe drinking cigarettes.
I think maybe he did very young.
Love cigarettes. I know that he fucked with cigarettes.
Oh, his buddy from like Dirty Work. You ever see that his movie Dirty Work that he was in?
Remember.
That's what Mike just mentioned.
Yeah,
he said he watched it and had sad laughs.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty good, but like he didn't really. I don't think his movies like really did his comedy justice. He had great lines and stuff. Dirty Work was pretty funny. I didn't see him.
Dirty Work?
The other guy is the big dude with the curly hair, and he used to be Artie. He used to be on fucking Howard Stern all the time,
he's
right?
Fucked up,
Artie Lang is fucked up, yeah.
But he's coming around a bit. I think he's been like.
Or he got pretty fucked up, but you know what I mean. I don't think anybody like. And I shouldn't even speak. I don't mean to speak ill of him either, because I don't know him. And is he alive? Is he still alive, Artie Lang?
Yeah, I think he's alive, Artie Lang.
So who would have thought that we'd lose Norm before him? You know what I mean? But like,
shit happens, man.
The motherfucker. Like, anyway, we're still talking about Norm Macdonald because he was great comedian.
Doesn't matter, man.
Comedy's great. One of the best. You ever been to a good comedy show? Have you been to a really funny comedy show?
I'll be honest. I like comedians. I don't like comedy. It's weird.
I've only really been to a handful of comedy events, but like the one time we went to see like a stand-up comedian, like paid money to see like a real stand-up comedian that we knew. It was John Mulaney in Halifax like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes, that guy's
and
funny, man. Yeah,
he slaughtered it. And the thing I remember most about it was that like it's so cool going to a room where people are just there ready to laugh. You know what I mean? They're just like the energy in the room is different than like a heavy metal concert or like, you know, a rapper or you know, a hip hop show.
Interesting,
the energy is different, and it's very good. It's very positive because everyone's just like, okay, like make me laugh. Like here I am, like, you know.
Nice, that's dope.
You know, and if it's like, and if they're primed well, you know, there was a good opener that night too. I can't remember his name, but like he had been on like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and stuff, and he was really funny. Yeah, they're great, man. It's a fun room to be in when people are just like, all right, let's fucking laugh.
I couldn't be a stand-up comedian. I'd laugh too much.
Who laughs the most in comedy? Who's the person that laughs the most on camera? I feel like Jimmy Fallon does that. And Adam Sandler also like used to like lose his shit like on Saturday Night Live and skits and stuff.
Well, obviously you can bomb, but if you're doing like some like crowd work and shit, dude, you'd be like laughing.
Yeah, of course. That's great. Everybody laughing, then, you know, both sides laughing. It is a pretty noble.
Unless they don't like you, they're just like, fuck you, you suck. Or they're just not vibing. It's actually tough. I think that's the whole deal, is like every room is different, right? It's not the same as music. You can't hide behind all the noise and the instruments. Yes, I'm saying that I feel this way.
Oh, I'm all about hiding. No, I feel like my role as a bass player now is like I'm getting more and more comfortable with just being like, yeah, I don't really need anyone to see me. I'm like cool with that. I don't care if they notice me. I don't care. I'm just getting to play and get paid. Then I'm like, this is great. This is awesome. Yeah, yeah.
AC/DC. It's the only thing you need to know how to play drums. Here's the secret how to play drums right now. 2-second drum lesson. Count to 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's drums. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
6, 18, 4, 4th, and a 9, 2, 3, and a Cujo, and a sharp, and a minor, and an augmented 5th. And give me one of those crescendos. And bring Thin Lizzy over here to do the rock music. How was that? That was good? Yeah. Drum lessons are fun.
It's getting Jack all hyped.
Jack, I know he's freaking out. Poor guy. Hey.
Nice. I like that we've made a few nice tracks tonight.
I kind of want to play bass and like
Bruno
drums
Mars.
again. It was really fun earlier. I want to be playing more like 2-piece loud shit.
2PLS?
I'm gonna write a couple more songs like the one we played tonight.
I don't remember what really happened. It was just like...
Yeah, that's it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Drums.
I'm gonna remember honestly that 1, 2 shit. If everyone like, I'm gonna show like.
No,
I'm gonna show the
that's
world. No, I'm stealing it. You just did it on the internet.
Care. I want people to play music. Stop hoarding your secrets, people. People got secrets, nice secrets, and they're not sharing.
Here's how you play guitar.
They're on some Machiavellian, like, I'm a fucking just. No, don't speak to this. All motherfuckers can just give me shit. It's like, fuck that. I mean, there's a certain amount of that that's necessary, sure, but people got good secrets, and you gotta share them. And like, that's how I feel about knowledge, man. If you know something important, you should share it. So
right. And I asked you earlier today
about the drums, motherfuckers. 1, 2.
He's a wealth of knowledge.
2. Even if you're not feeling that, that's too hard for you. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1,
and 1.
Hey, start there.
That was great. And you know what? You are a wealth of knowledge. I mean, earlier today, I asked you about the saws, and you gave me a great answer about the. Earlier. You're a wealth of knowledge. You need saws, not saws. I did not mean saw or source.
I can tell you about the source.
I got some fucking horse.
I got some sauce.
I got some horseradish, and I got some hot sauce in the fridge there.
Yeah, man. What kind of hot sauce?
Oh, we got a whole bunch of different hot sauces. I got
hot sauces. I got hot sources.
I'm Skip MacGyver, the private eye with an eye for a story. Hey, yeah.
I'm asking a question with Skip MacGyver. But
hot sources.
I've been on sources. I've been cooking. I bought a couple full chickens.
Nice.
And I cooked them up with some hot sauces. Have you had any full chickens lately?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me what happened.
Dude, I bought one like less than a week ago. It's been in the fridge ever since. I ate a little bit of it, but it was one of those like full but cooked chickens. The ones that like come with the handle that you get at the grocery store. You know what I'm talking about. And I got it.
Balance the weight. You gotta balance the weight.
After like an hour, like a couple days in the fridge, I took it out and just like peeled all the chicken off of it, made a big chicken and lettuce and tomato and mayo and like salt and pepper like sandwich, and just started eating it. And I was just like, I got through about like 2/3 of it, and I was like, why doesn't this? It doesn't taste good, right? Like it didn't taste bad, but I was like, I didn't want to keep eating it. I was like, that's weird. I was really hungry, and I never don't want to eat a chicken sandwich that I just made.
Tasty type of sandwich.
I had another bite, and I was like, no, that's it. I can't eat anymore. And then I became convinced that it was bad chicken, and then I was gonna like Ralph everywhere, and everyone was gonna think I had some new plague, and wasn't really wanting to be patient zero. So I just didn't finish it. I threw it out, and it turned out I was okay. I think. I might have polio. I might have got polio from a bad chicken. I don't know. I was like, I told you this earlier, but it felt like there's some kind of primal thing.
Did you
it was like,
get sick though?
I didn't really get sick. No.
You only
I didn't. I did try. I did try. I did try. Actually, this is a true story.
God bless you.
I did try to like induce vomiting. I know that's gross, but it was kind of also awesome. Like I just did the old thing, and because I thought that was easy to do, and it turns out it's hard. Like not like just the doing. Like I can get past the doing it, but like
very nice.
It wasn't working. Like and I was like just leaving it there. I was like, how long do I have to do this for? It sucked. So I just kind of gave up, and I was like, it didn't work. You made me talk about it. You asked me.
I did. I kind of.
You sent me like subliminal messages like, what else about the chicken happened? Because I told him this whole story earlier. You were like, yes. And what else did you do after you ate it? Did you, nothing.
Last time I puked. I don't think in the last 12 months. That's a lie. I must have once. I'm not that good. I'm not that good yet.
You probably puked.
In the last 12 months, I think maybe once.
I haven't seen you puke at all.
I'm not like certainly puking's never been like my thing. You
know what my thing is? Taking a pee, and maybe getting another drink of water. I'm gonna have a drink of water.
A beverage. I got a big jug
I'm not winking. If you can't see, I'm not winking. So let's take a break. From the rhythm section guide. From the rhythm section guide, you can have Ryan just on John Rogers. Bye. So we're gonna play a game called "Don't Look in the Bowl" and pick something out and talk about it. Okay. So you're playing, Chris. Here we go. This is a random bowl. It's just been in my studio. My mom gave this to me at some point, and it's just a one of those things. It's like an everything drawer. You just got a bunch of shit in it. I don't really know why. When stuff doesn't have a place, it goes in here sometimes.
Psych. Gonna go left-handed.
Go left-handed. What do you got there, Chris? That's
You have to guess.
You can guess.
Completely silent. Oh, it slides. Oh.
He knows. I think
That's
he knows.
a calculator.
Oh, yeah, you got it right. Very
Boom!
good. Very good. Very good. All right.
Boom!
Mix up
Go
the
with the dynamite.
calendar for you. Okay, well, go ahead and...
Do I keep going?
Yeah, you can actually just grab something and like talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I saw the bucket.
You don't really have to...
Twist that bucket up because I seen it.
Oh, yeah.
So this is just me versus bucket, right?
Yeah, you versus the bucket, man.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Dude, I'm cool like a Q-tip.
You're what? It's not a Q-tip, Chris.
It's not a Q-tip, but I am. And that is a hair pick.
It is a hair pick. It is also sometimes known as an Afro pick. Which, man, if I do my do out with this, it gets so big.
It just feels nice on the hair. All right, spin me up another one.
All right, well,
come on,
dig in, man. Dig in. What you got?
Boom. This is a little tougher.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We'll have to be a little lenient on
Sheesh.
what we think this
is. This is a map to somewhere. Buried treasure?
Not quite a map. I mean, it's pretty cool, actually. Keep unfolding it, yeah.
Is this a naughty poster?
It is a poster. You're getting warmer. Okay, I'll help you a little bit with this. Oh, shit. It is a poster you might find in a young boy's room in, like, 1993.
Is it a woman fixing an engine?
No, but that's a pretty good guess. How about something kids would like that's appropriate for children?
Power Rangers?
Yeah, it's a Super Nintendo poster. It's a Super Nintendo poster. You can open it up.
That's a Super Nintendo?
Yeah, check it out. Hold it up.
Oh, wow. This is the best I've ever had.
It's upside
Thank you
down.
so much, John.
It's upside down. Okay, you're welcome.
John is one of the greatest of all time, and I want to thank him for my Super Nintendo poster. And
what else did you find, man? It's like, yeah.
Truly one of the greatest things that has ever happened to anybody. Everybody, actually. It's happened to you, too. Okay, so round 4. I'm still standing. You got me up against the ropes?
Yeah, man, go for it. What do you got there?
A new watch.
What's that? New watch, huh?
New
No,
bracelet?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not a watch. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Was it a bracelet?
It is just a bracelet, a specific kind for young punk rockers.
Oh, I'm not one of those guys. I'm an old punk rocker.
Nice.
Because I still skateboard and get drunk.
He does skateboard.
I'm really cool as well. Here, sunglasses, clearly. Okay, round 7, dude. I'm still standing. You ain't got a control over this floppy disk.
If you get this, floppy. I wish I had a floppy disk.
It's downloading files.
Hey, you win the game. You win the game. You can take your blindfold off now. So it's funny you said floppy disk because DJ Premier has a like series where he's like talking about like beats he made, and like a lot of the projects are around floppy disks. I think that's like how dudes used to save like drum sounds
early on
and shit, like on floppy disks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I haven't in a while, but
You should go from the bottom.
oh, it's hard. This shit is hard to do. Anyway.
You know, some people like have done shit where they come up with a floppy disk or like I feel like I had a 1 or 2 floppy disk of a band or a tape. You know how you always have a tape of a band?
Yeah, I've got
CDs. What do you think about like distribution of music nowadays?
I'll be honest, like.
That's a broad ass question.
It is a broad ass question, but it's a good question.
Like, you know,
let me get real serious here. Take my hair. As a consumer, I really like streaming, and I'm glad like that we landed somewhere, and I think streaming is good for that, because like there was like 10, 15 years where it was kind of just like the Wild West for like music ownership. Like some people were still buying CDs, but that was getting smaller and smaller, and like some people were buying a song for $1 off iTunes at a time, and that was like okay, but like weird, and people don't really do that anymore, because who wants to pay $1 for a song? Like that didn't feel right, like either. And this is purely from like a consumer like standpoint, not like as a musician, but. And a lot of other people were pirating, just stealing it for free. And I was like, I don't want to do that either. I felt like I really didn't download that much music after like, you know, high school, because I just felt bad about like trying to get people to buy my music all day and then turning around and like downloading it. So I didn't do it for a long time. But anyway, when we landed on like streaming, I'm like, okay, this I like. It's convenient. I can pay $10 a month. I can listen to any new album that comes out. I can stream old albums I like. I love it as a consumer, and like it took a while, but pretty much the world has settled as that to be like the main way people consume music. You know, like, you know, but it was weird for a long time. People were like trying to sell fucking MP3s individually, then as groups. Then they were giving download codes with like, you know, physical copies. Download code. Man, I remember going on tour and handing out like little like, you know, like cards, like a license or something with like, yo, take this song. It's got 20 songs on it by like, instead of compilation albums, we were handing out like plastic like Subway style cards. You know, it was weird.
It's cool, man. You were in the shit.
But it was just like no one knew. Like the industry was like, what do we do? We're fucking like we can't make money the way we used to. But things are changing, and we hate the internet, but the internet stuck around, and eventually they figured it out. So I like it. I don't necessarily like how musicians and songwriters get paid by some of the streaming services. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. But I feel like it's better than stealing the music and nobody getting anything at all. So I'm glad we're kind of like out of that. But yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel about like, you kind of asked me that question, right? Or did I just go on a tangent?
No, I asked you the question. I'm just kind of curious. Like, you know, I've been thinking a little bit about like every product sort of has its stream that it's best to do that. I'm just wondering, like, is there a competitor with YouTube? Like, is that what, like, who's the competitor with Spotify?
There's basically, I kind of think of the big fours. Like, there's Spotify, and then there's Apple Music, which is, I think, the biggest one. Tidal is probably third, and then maybe Amazon Music and YouTube. I think
Amazon's gonna start putting on concerts, and motherfuckers are gonna go.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. They probably have a record label already, but they have. Dude, I bought a
Amazon Presents.
Dude, I have to show it to you. I bought a compression pedal for like my bass chain, like my signal chain. Like, it was $37.
They sell everything.
Amazon brand fucking compression pedal. Like, what the fuck? That's the most random thing. I almost
bought a Zildjian Splash from Walmart. They just like, people get like, it's kind of crazy, man. With the way the you can get whatever.
No, I mean, like, I didn't just buy it off Amazon. Like, it was like the logo on the pedal is Amazon. Like, it'd be like buying a Walmart like snare skin.
That's right, and they made they make a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
they do. They make all kinds of crazy shit. It's insane. But anyway, yeah, I think those are pretty much the big ones. Tidal is the one that I think Jay-Z owns or started.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of other ones too. It's like, I don't know. I don't really. I've never used Tidal.
That's what Lemonade was released on.
Lemonade? What the?
Beyonce.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like, yeah, they probably get all the, and a lot of the stuff I think on Tidal has like exclusive rights, but it eventually, I don't know, a lot of the people, the artists, were reluctant to release all their catalogs to these streaming services. Some of them, Neil Young famously was like not okay with that. Prince wasn't okay with it, but once he passed, that changed just no one's surprised. Absolutely no one's surprised.
No one's surprised.
Yeah.
Man, I don't really know because like I've never been in the business of selling my music, but
except every time you ask our audience for money.
Yeah, but I mean they're buying music and so much more, which is what you should offer with your music.
By the way, we'll write you a song if you want one.
We'll write you a song.
Whatever you want.
$100?
Yeah, the sale is over.
We're doing deals on songs. $100 a song. If you want a song, we'll write you, and we'll write it. We'll actually write it with like the instruction. You can tell us what you want. You can tell us the mood. You can tell us the lyrics. You can write all the lyrics for us.
Yeah, tell us the genre.
You can tell us the key, the genre.
Yep.
We'll fucking do a song. $100.
We don't care. We'll write you a $100 song. 100%. And we'll record it too.
You can give us as much instruction as you want, but it's not a back and forth type of thing.
If you want,
send us one email, you get one song back. After there's no back and forth.
For $100,
you can't be like, yo, the snare drum is like
for $100 and like some chicken. We will write lyrics for you too. Fresh chicken. Yeah, I don't want like good chicken.
No, not a chicken.
No, well, a handle, but we're no coupons. You're bringing us or getting us a fresh delivered chicken.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything. $100, we're going to write you an incredible song.
Man, this is like, you're going to get the best deal of your life. And if you want the lyrics, you just include a chicken.
Chicken season's coming up. Yo, bird season is right around the corner. Yo, if you do pheasants, if you do chicken, John, I'm so excited for fall. Fall is close, dude.
Fall's like almost, it's almost here. It's true.
People are paying too much attention to the demise of summer that they're not paying attention to the rise of fall.
The rise of fall.
We're early. Let's be early fall boys, because I'm an early summer boy. But don't be a late summer boy. That's a lame guy to be.
I mean,
hanging on to the summer. It's like September. You got your shirt off. I've been wearing a shirt at work lately.
You've wearing a shirt. Like I'm wearing longer sleeves. Been wearing pants a couple times.
Pants even.
Yeah, dude. Woo. Like I've been wearing some pants. I didn't want to tell you right away, but not jeans, not denim.
Please, dude. I know you.
You know, it's hashtag fuck denim. Dude. Like, sorry, we don't wear jeans up in this piece.
DWJ. We don't wear jeans, don't wear the fucking pants. DWJ. We don't wear pants that is lame. We do a fucking sweatpants. DWJ.
That was dope.
Yeah, but we don't though, really. Like, most pants that we wear are like some type of short. We're both wearing a type of short right now, man. Straight up.
I like the above the knee short now. I kind of resisted for a long time. So I was a below the knee shorts guy. I mean, if that was like cool, but you know,
too restrictive for me.
Yeah, that's the thing I care about.
One of your major joints is covered up. That knee is a nice joint. You know, a nice joint. I got one right there. Okay.
Man, like remember the crazy huge like baggy pants we had when we were kids? Like,
yeah, man.
Actually, your brother sent me a funny like commercial YouTube video or something about like dudes wearing like the big pants. The guy, this dude like walked up like in the side wearing just giant pants to his two buddies who were also wearing giant pants, and they were like, "Man, where's the skateboards?" And he's like, "Oh, I think I forgot them." And he turned around and he had two skateboard decks in his back pocket in his pants, like they were in his back pocket. That's how big
I'd love to see that. I love how people brought the big pants back, man. But I can only go so big. But I do like them a little bigger lately. Like I've been wearing like some bigger type of pants, man. Like,
damn, look at that.
Dynamite.
Pretty much.
We're gonna blow this fucking stand.
What we got here?
We have two submissions. We have a question and a topic.
Word up. Okay. What's up?
Lacey asks.
Hello. Lacey,
if you were a bird, which type of bird would you be and why?
Good question. Chris?
I'd be a finch because it's swift and beautiful.
Oh, man. That's a really good answer. Wow. That's like poetry. Damn, dude. I think I like you. I would be an eastern fall death hawk, for certain, because of all the opposite.
Why would
things
you be an eastern fall death hawk?
It has the best name.
It does, definitely, for sure. It sounds really killer. Tell us more about these.
No, I would be probably like hummingbird, man. I'd be a hummingbird. Just like feeding my wings out. Like, at like 100 times a minute or 10,000 times a minute. I'm not sure what it is, but those little fuckers. I wish is Corey from is Maury Cora from Avon still in the podcast or in the live chat? Because he would probably know that. That's probably like a bird punk, like, you know.
Pigeons are sick too. Pigeons rock. Most birds rock. We were just talking about bird, weren't we? Chickens and chickens and pheasants, man. You can hunt pheasants, dude.
I saw a pheasant in the woods yesterday. I was hiking with our boy
You can kill them and eat them, man. We went
on we got up at 8 a.m. yesterday, man.
Fins up, Sharkus. I love that, man.
Like, went out to Earltown, man.
I consider him a huge inspo.
He is a huge inspo, man. I love just being able to spend time with the dude. Like, he's so great. I love playing music with him. He was real cool to us when we were coming up. And like, he was like older. Great family, man. The whole squad, the whole Fittest clan is so nice.
Clan.
But yeah, we went for a little hike. It was so nice, man. We saw a pheasant right there. We were in Earltown up in the mountains. It was a little bit chill in the morning. You know, it was kind of like
beautiful,
a little chilly, but we were dressed for it, and it was fucking rad, dude. I love just hiking. Going out for a hike is the best.
So, John, you ever bagged a deer?
No, I have never.
You should try this year, man. We should go out.
Yeah,
we should fuck with one, man.
I just like cleaned my gun and oiled it and shit. Like, I gotta get my rifle sighted. I have a gun, so don't fucking try and rob me, motherfucker. Don't even think about it, because I also know karate. You know what else I got? Nukes. I got nuclear bombs, and I have fucking nunchucks, and they're both right here.
Nukes, bombs, guns, and money.
And I'll spit fire because I'm a deadly MC. So don't come near my shit. I don't know. I'm conflicted about hunting. Because I want to know how to do it, but I don't want to do it. I want to know how to do it, but I don't want to do it.
Do you guys want to see us do it?
Do you want to see us hunt? No, probably not.
Death, blood, and gore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think actually it's like it's a thing that I want to. The reason why I ask is because I want to see what it's about and be a part of it without taking the risk and doing the courses. Basically, like, yeah, I would like to see what it's all about. And, like, I've had some very good local venison. I think we should fuck with that, man. I think we should get that going, man.
We could go hunt a good time. You know what I mean?
Why not a deer and kill it and eat it?
Yeah, I bought a book on it, man, to be honest, and I read it cover to cover. And I bought a lot of the stuff to do it, and I was really keen on doing it, but I'm just like, I really just want, I need someone to go with, really. It's like, I'm not like quite ready to go
That's
out.
kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I have some.
Would you like to teach us to hunt? We will, for the low price of, what's our
free 99?
What's our hunting package?
A six package.
Call the lawyer. Tom, we need you to tell us how much.
Yeah, but that's great, man. Yeah. I would actually, I would be into that, man, because I think that it's good to have a deeper connection with your food. I have, well, funny enough, I did have a soup tonight from last year's harvest around this time. Of carrots and cabbage from the garden at my parents' house.
Nice. Yeah, you're an excellent.
With some local sausage.
You're an excellent farmer of the home veg. I've seen you do that.
I am about shit like that, but yeah, I try to fuck with it as much as possible. I'm gonna make some cider tomorrow with the apples. You know, I made that barbecue sauce up in here, but like,
it's fall. It's like the man said. You know, it's fall, and here we are.
Get your own meat. I think that's a dope move.
It's your own meat, man. I'm thinking about the future too. Check it out. I bought my new board today. Did I show this out already? I'm so excited.
Oh my god, good.
I'm so pumped.
God's
grace. My new lobster board. That's like, you know, PlayStation controller.
Oh, it matches this guy. Who is this guy?
I actually didn't love the graphic. I didn't love it. It has a if you're not watching this, it's got it's mostly white top sheet with a pink line through it, and then there's an old school PlayStation 1 style controller on it. I didn't love the graphic when I bought it. Actually, it was the graphic I liked the least, but the specs were perfect for me. It's good size, good kind of flex, good board. Italian. Well, it's not a battalion, it's a lobster, but they're great boards. I like their triple base technology. It makes fucking snowboarding so much easier and fun. And yeah.
If you check your phone, you'll have another submission.
My phone? I'll have a submission.
Yo, what is this shit right here?
Oh, Last Run is a movie, a snowboard slasher movie we conjured up one night, and those are kind of like some still frames and like idea notes. Yeah.
Okay, we can't get into this right now. This is dope. Y'all don't deserve this. That's some Patreon shit. Let's get the Patreon popping. What are we going on Facebook?
For Jay Witt, what up, homeboy?
Jay Witt's on
yeah,
the fucking Instagram
this is what I got
chat?
from Cobra. Is this from you? Is this the right one? Yeah.
Yes.
Polyrhythms, polymeters, polyesters, and polyshore, buddy.
Yes, what a beauty, man. What a hardcore
Nice.
#1 guy, eh?
Oh, dude,
Damn.
it's been a while. What a great dude.
Big call up, man.
Love that. Love the
Jay
homie,
Witt,
man.
what a fucking beauty.
We had a good jam there. It was probably like 4 or 5 years ago now, but he called me over. It was me and him. And
we gotta have this part.
And James Tanner like had a little jam in his
yes.
in his basement
James
at his home, man. It was
Tanner.
dope. It was the last time I saw. I think last time I saw Whitten, or maybe he also donated a 5-string bass guitar to the Lead With Your Heart donation pool one year, and that was so sick. And I seriously thought about buying it, but I didn't.
How about Lead With Your Dart?
Lead with the smoky smoke. Smoky smoke.
I leave with my dart. Shout out to Dave Lieberhart. He my boy. Smoking on shit. Eating on trout. Eating on scarp. Eating all the fishes. I'm vicious, say vicious, did dishes. Motherfucking selted out the back door. Motherfucker, I'm a motherfucking Kris Kringle at Christmas.
Kris Kringle at Christmas. Like that.
Yeah,
I
will be. I'm already buying Christmas gifts because.
Oh, I bought a true that. I bought one last week.
I bought one last week. Grinch last year.
You were mad Grinch vibes last year.
I'm gonna try to avoid it this year. No guarantees.
I mean, whatever. It was okay. You were like,
I might not show up on
Christmas
the day.
is hard, man, for some people, and it's okay if you have a hard Christmas or like not a super jolly one. Fuck it. It's it's fine. You can make it up this year if you want. Or have another bad one if you want. Fuck them. Fuck everybody.
Bad Christmas.
Zoog's on the tree.
But
Zoog, by the way, we're going to wrap this up.
Who's this guy?
We got this at the Propeller Arcade on the weekend. We went to a private party. It was so fucking fun, man.
Sick.
Propeller Arcade is in Halifax and Gottingen. It's the business in the basement of the Propeller Brewery, and they have all these retro, and when I say retro, I mean from 80s to 90s and early 2000s video games. Just a ton of pinball machines. They got the T2 shooter. They got Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, Pac-Man, bunch of other shit. It's dope. And then they have a bunch of 80s memorabilia, and then they got some skee ball and some games that you win tickets on. And they got a bar where you can buy
this guy?
shit from. And we won I won this. The guy hooked it up.
Did you name it?
I named it.
Yeah, Cobra named it Zoog.
But it's
Zoog.
3 I's and a G.
Z, 3 I's and a G. I didn't know that.
This is a Belinda type creature too.
His name is Code. He's like the Grimes.
He rules, dude. He's the same color as your snowboards.
Oh yeah, it kind of is.
That's fucking dope.
Word up. So anyway, Propeller Arcade's super fucking cool. You should go there. Cool. I'm going, man. Oh, the guy told me about this crazy movie that they're doing a screening of later that year. I was talking with the owner while we were there. He was super nice, and he was like, "Yeah, we do movie screenings here because they have all this 80s movie shit all over the walls." And we were talking about movies, and he was like, "Yeah, we're doing the screening. It's this movie that was made in 1983 that was filmed in Halifax. It's this B movie thriller action flick called Siege, and they made it in Halifax in 1983, and then it was didn't get distributed very widely to no one's surprise, and kind of became a cult classic, but no one knew where it was. And then I guess they pulled it out to Nova Scotia Film Archives recently, and it's fucking getting kind of a new lease on life, and it's supposed to be a really sick kind of exploitation film, hyper violent, 80s fucking B movie shit, Jesus. Man. Yeah, and it's about a police strike, I guess. And I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna go to the I want to go to the screening and see
it. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, the guys who made Hobo with a Shotgun, I guess, we were heavily inspired by it. And because they had like found a copy, I guess, when they were young, and probably knew it from its initial release. But like, yeah, it was kind of like a forgotten film, as I understand. And it's just back. Siege, the fucking Halifax thriller B movie, 80s fucking violent ass shit. It's gonna be so dope. Checking it out at Propeller Arcade. Yeah. Let's wrap it up. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming back. We were off the rails for a bit there because we lost episode 3, then we filmed episode 2, actually.
What a nightmare.
And then we lost one, and then we found it again, and there'll be like 2 coming out in a real short period now. And we're back on track. Thanks for joining us for the Rhythm Section Podcast. I'm Chris Ryan.
I'm Tron Rogers.
Tron Knight. Good night. Woo! We went to some more beats. Oh, let's do that one again here. I like that joint we had earlier. That, like, motherfucking shit that was like, the bass isn't even turned on. What is it? Oh, I got this. We're not done yet. We got a musical outro. We got a musical outro.
I had the comb and the stapler. I swear to God I had it. You'll never fucking heard it. You'll never was there. You hear the blab blab about it, but you don't fucking know cause you wasn't there. You never heard the bass snare, the bass guitar. You wasn't aware, you wasn't listening, you couldn't be nowhere. You was off in the corner to the stair. I stare at the stars, you go up the stairs. You don't got bars, you don't got shit. You don't do nothing, I just do swears. I'm a lummox, you love it. Motherfuckers, I come up, I'm always on the come up. And I come up on your fucking shit. Blah blah blah, you blah up. Put your bums up, put your guns up. Yo, I swear to God, motherfucker, this is my come up. Number 1, and I fucks. Drop the joint, comes up before I do a mixtape for my mother. I love her, she my number 1. She my yo-yo. Shout out to the mother, shout out to my father, shout out to my sister. Just love one another, that's the way we beat it, that's the way we prove it. I'm the number 1 kid and I'm still groovy. 1992 movies. Shout out Norm Macdonald, God bless him. Rest in peace. We yes him.